Igal,
Hi.
it's a great pleasure to interview you. There are a lot of things we want to talk about. There are a lot of things that our community is interested in. First is who you are. You're in the National Hall of Fame. You're a very, very accomplished dancer, master teacher, choreographer. So there are a lot of things we want to cover. But where are you from? Like, how did it all start for you? Where and how did you get into dancing?
Originally from Israel.
Uh-huh.
I came here over 30 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And actually started as a teacher here. So when I came here, I actually stopped dancing. I come from a company of contemporary dance in Israel, one of two of the major companies. One is Batsheva Dance Company, who's still functioning and well-known, and the other one, Bador, and kind of a sister company, and that's the company I'm from.
Yeah.
My background in terms of training is both ballet and modern dance.
And I think you also told me once that growing up you danced all kinds of different dances. So I need to...
Since I was like this.
So
actually, in terms of other styles, like we used to go with my parents. There were functions of dancing, like social dancing in Israel.
Yeah.
You know that Israel used to be under British mandate.
Yes.
And so very European in influence at that time. And so they used to have what we called 5 o'clock tea. And we used to go to this place, and there was a band, you know, a Dutzi Carlo band. I remember. I was this big, and we used to dance, and it was just very natural. We danced tango and cha-cha and rock and roll and all these things. And
how old were you then when you started, like, just being exposed to that?
I think probably about 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
You know, around that age. I remember it very, very vividly.
Yeah.
My parents when my parents danced tango, everybody stopped.
Really?
Everybody stopped. And then my older brother, Ruben, when he danced rock and roll, which is swing, what we call swing today, we called it rock and roll at that time.
Okay. That's how you got into it slowly?
That's how I got into it.
Okay, and then you say your training is contemporary modern.
Yeah, the training, actually I started my training late.
Oh, really?
I did not start as a child.
You have to share that with everybody, because people always think you have to be a child prodigy.
No, as a child I didn't. I started in folk dancing.